something that we've been wanting to talk about more. And I think, to your point, Jeffrey, there's a lot of Latinos who have served this country who take inspiration from the fact that somebody who's been so recognized for their work in civil rights was also somebody who was a veteran. You hit it right on the head when you said he was a patriot. And what I share with people is that he certainly was a patriot, and he was a patriot in many different ways. One, through his service in the Navy, kind of towards the end of World War II, and then also through his service to this country by advocating and making sure that people had equal opportunity. And so, yeah, my Tata Cesar was about 17 years old when he went to the Navy. He was stationed in Guam and kind of the Southeast Pacific for a period of time as World War II was winding down. And like a lot of people who go to the service, especially of that generation, he was looking to escape the fields. He was looking for new opportunities. His hopes were to go to the service and develop some skills, perhaps become a mechanic, perhaps get some type of hard or tangible skill that he could use so that he could take himself and his family out of poverty. The service was the Navy at that time. They're still very segregated. And so his experience wasn't what he chalked it up to be. Ultimately, spent a lot of time sweeping decks is what we understand, and didn't necessarily get the opportunities that he had hoped for because of some of the segregation and discrimination that was taking place at that time. That being said, there was some really good things that came out of it. It was his first opportunity to see that this world was really big, and it kind of gave him a worldly view because he was able to travel across seas. He was able to develop and form lifelong friendships with individuals that he served alongside. And the other thing is that he met my Nana Helen while he was in the service. When he was coming back home from duty during his breaks, he was at a gas station in Delano People's Market. He was pumping some gas, and he thought that the gas attendant was kind of cute. I want to say, and I can't confirm, but I believe the story goes that he actually may have been in his military uniform, and they got to talking, and he asked her after going back for gas a few days in a row to go out on a date, and so he met my Nana, and when by the time he was discharged, that's when they decided to marry. And so there's some great photos of him and my Nana on the coast, and he's there in his military fatigues, and they're taking photos. And then some really great photos that we have of him while stationed overseas.